All right, man. Who we got on Fucious TV right now?
Man, Taeefame, Tay. You know what I'm saying? With Fucious TV, kicking shit.
Okay, now let's start from the beginning, man. Where did you grow up?
Well, I'm originally born in New Bern, North Carolina, 2-5. But I moved to Raleigh when I was like 9 years old. So from 3rd grade, I was raised in Raleigh. So that's why everybody like he from Raleigh,
Okay, now for somebody that never been to Raleigh before, man, can you paint a picture? Like, how is it on an everyday base?
I mean, from the outside, like when you first get there, it's gonna look like, oh, this shit nice. Yeah, it is nice. It's a lot of family oriented shit going on. You know what I mean? But just like everywhere you go, it's always good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what kind of person you is. If you into this, you gonna get into that. If you into this, you gonna get into that. Like, but it's in Raleigh, everything is accessible though. You can get into anything. You feel me? It's a lot going on.
Okay.
Pretty much.
What's some of the crazy shit you done seen in Raleigh, as far as on the street level?
Shit.
That you can talk about. If you can't talk about it, then that's cool
shit.
too.
I mean, I done seen niggas get after parties that we used to throw back in the day. Niggas done got like beat out their clothes to it. They goddamn shoes, socks, everything, shirt all day out there in they boxers, like goddamn sleep. Niggas still hitting them, like shit. Hey, cookout, man.
Yeah.
niggas talking about North Carolina. You gotta talk about cookout, nigga. Yeah, you can go get something to eat, but you can fuck around that cookout too. Like just on some humbug shit.
Yeah.
Like I used to always go down that cookout. After the WAP parties back in the day, the Garner WAP parties, at Aurora downtown, goddamn shit after the Supper Club, after the ranch back in the day.
That shit real. I threw a party out there in Green Road, bro.
Oh, Green Road?
Yeah, that nigga Raja, he shut the shit down, bro. He shut the shit
down. Shout out
down.
Raja Bell and Rad, man.
Yeah, shout out Rad. Yeah, they hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a cool ass nigga though. He's solid.
Yeah. So when did you get into this music shit, man? And what made you get into it?
Really, like, me and my little brother, we always kind of like dipped and dab with it, but we ain't never take it serious. Like, probably like we was little kids. Like, we used to think like nigga, we G-ing and shit. Or nigga, when Dipset came out, nigga, I was straight wearing pink going to Carroll Middle. You know what I'm saying? 6th grade. Hell yeah, my mom had a pink flight coat and the pink Timbs. That's when I was like, I could kind of wear my mom's size and shit. Went to school with all pink on. Like, but shit, I'd probably say I really started rapping like when I was like 17. I met this nigga named Easy when I was throwing parties. He was like, yo, rap with me, you feel me? I couldn't rap. Like, everybody used to try to gas me like, oh, that nigga can spit, oh, yeah, that shit hot. I knew that shit wasn't hot. Like, everybody just kind of knew me and shit because I was throwing parties. And then they got into some little legal trouble and shit. So I stopped rapping for a little while. And then I started fucking with like News and them. Nick News, Woozy and them.
Where they from? They from Raleigh?
Yeah, they from Raleigh. This one I'm in Raleigh, you feel me? By this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 18. So I started rapping with them. We was Star Life and shit. I was like, I really wanted to start taking it serious, but nobody wasn't taking me serious, you feel me? They was just like, alright, this nigga, yeah, I guess so. Like, shit.
Right.
But yeah, probably like 2011, that's when I like, with News and them, I did my first track. I shot my first video. Well, I was just fucking around with it though. Kind of taking that shit serious.
Okay. So who did you listen to coming up and shit? Was there anybody that inspired you to start rapping too? Like,
shit on some real. Like, I always like music. Like, I had a thing for music, so I'm gonna take you back. Like, my influences, like, you gotta think all the way back. Like, when we was growing up, bro, what was your mom listening to? You know what I'm saying?
Anita Baker.
Yeah, see, like, everybody always try to skip to, oh, I was listening to WAP. Like, yeah, I did listen to that, but like before then, nigga, back then, my mom used to listen to like Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Genuine when he was dropping shit. Jay-Z and R. Kelly, they was dropping collab tapes. We listened to straight Dipset, Rough Riders shit, Drag On, Eve,
and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? We was always listening to like mad different music. You know what I'm saying? But I think probably like as far as like when I first started rapping, like 2010, 2011. After that, I really ain't listening to nobody. I was just listening to like beats from my two producers, Big Cam and M-Tunes. You feel me? But like I say, Future was my biggest influence in music.
Yeah,
probably Future.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. Like, how do you feel about niggas that be like rapping about the shit that they don't really be living? Because it's a lot of people in the rap game that, you know, do that because it sells. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, on the real, like, you can look at me and probably think I ain't do nothing, but like, I don't really knock them for it, cause like sometimes like shit, I might make a song and I'm rapping from my nigga. I'm rapping from his point of view about the situation, about what happened. Like, yeah, we was all there and everything, but not saying one person did it. I'm rapping from his point of view, so
yeah.
Not to knock nobody, but shit, like you'll never know too. Like that's why I say, as being an artist, you gotta have good content. Cause if you listen to good content, if you put it out there, if you did something, you can explain it well. So when people have good content, that's what make people relate to it. Like, oh, I fuck with, bruh. That nigga just said this, and oh, that nigga explained it well. He didn't just say, I got a bird and I hit the pot and I whip it, breaking my wrist. That nigga just said, I copped a 7, took an 8 ball out, dropped the 8, cooked it back, came back with, you know what I'm saying? He described it well, you feel me? He made you feel it. He made you relate to what he was saying. So a lot of them just be, I feel like they just saying like some bubblegum shit, so you know who really doing it and who not.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay, now talk to the people about your music, man. Like, cause I seen you perform that song Mileage. That shit dope, man.
Right,
that's a singer right now.
2 years, I'm getting on people's nerves with that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk to the people about your sound, man. Let the people know what's up.
Really,
What is your sound?
I built the sound because I feel like they say North Carolina don't have a sound or whatever, but I listen to everybody around here, like from goddamn Havelock, Jacksonville, to Fayetteville, to Sanford, to New Bern, to Greenville, Wilson. I know I listen to some artists from Rocky Mount. Then Raleigh, Durham, you feel me? Chapel Hill, Elon, Burlington, Greensboro, Wilson, goddamn Hot Point, Charlotte. You feel me? You got Charleston, South Carolina, Spartanburg. I listen to artists from all, like, we kind of all, like, we have shit in common. You feel me?
What you think about the North Carolina sound, though? Like,
it's like,
who you think got the best sound?
I feel like it's two sides to it, cause you got like that real hip hop scene. Then you got the motherfuckers that's, like I said, it look nice from the outside, but then again, it depends on what kind of person you is, what you gonna get into. You know what I'm saying? It's that other side too. But I just feel like in North Carolina they don't respect that side, cause we like known for, you know what I mean, that hip hop wordplay type. They don't think that we out here on that street shit either, like on the trap side. Cause I don't know if I'm a trap artist or not. I've been waiting for somebody to compare me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like everybody that hear my music, I'll be like, you know, as an artist, I'll be like, yo, who you think I sound like? Niggas be like, no, you sound like you, bruh. Cause really, what I'm spitting, what I'm talking about is real life facts. Like I'm talking about myself. If you know me, you know, like it ain't no faking, it ain't none of that with it. Okay. But I feel like I made it sound just me and my producer. It ain't sound like nothing that nobody else doing, so you gonna really have to check it out and just see what it sound like. But when you hear that shit like that dog, you gonna come back, you hooked.
Okay. So what you working on next, man?
I got a project coming out called Big Homie and shit. I probably drop that like the end of the year. Probably like November, December, or maybe January. That's where that Mileage track up there, Big Homie. And then I got another single I'm gonna probably put out in a couple weeks called A Lot of That. So yeah, that project, man, I'm just waiting to shoot some videos. It's almost done. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Amazon, Google. You feel me? I'm going crazy with it. And then Mileage, I'm trying to hit up every DJ. And I'm trying to hit every club with that same track. I'm just trying to go, just get on motherfuckers' nerves with it. Like, just get annoying.
Yeah.
You gonna get tired of, like, yo, why this nigga, like, either you gonna get tired of hearing it or you can get tired of me keep giving you another copy of the track. Like, why this nigga keep on?
What's real
you gonna,
shit?
like, fuck it. Like, we gotta just get annoyed. Yo, you know some real shit?
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what
you know some real shit. Back in the day, when I was throwing parties, you remember everybody used to hashtag and shit. Now now niggas say you trending and shit, right?
Yeah.
You remember they used to go to Twitter jail?
Hell yeah. Or niggas
That's what I mean by annoying. Like, niggas don't do that no more. You don't see it. You don't see like, we used to do that back in the day, just tweeting some bullshit. You feel me? You don't see artists nowadays with the same link tweeting every fucking body getting blocked and shit. Yo, I used to get blocked from my parties, yo. I used to try to invite motherfuckers on Facebook and shit. They don't follow me, like, unfriend me and everything.
That's the mentality you gotta have.
I had 5,000 followers anyway. I couldn't add nobody. I was like, shit, I'm glad now I can add a family member. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had hella friends. I had like 10,000 followers back then. I just deleted my social medias and started over, like, cause I used to throw parties. I wasn't worried about rapping. Now that I see, like, damn, I can make some money off this shit. I used to try to get all these local rapper niggas that's from Raleigh and shit to come perform.
Yeah.
And niggas wouldn't never pull up. I'm like, yo, I really got 1,500 teens in this motherfucker. This shit lit. You feel me? Shout out and RIP to Live though, cause I hit him up on the book.
Is there anybody in the Carolinas that you want to work with?
Yeah, on some real, I do want to work with a couple niggas. I want to do some shit with Jay Storm from Charlotte.
Okay.
I want to do some shit with Lil Malik.
Yeah, that nigga be working.
Me and Rome Jeter, man, we've been supposed to do shit for years, bro. Like, that shit just ain't happened yet. So hopefully we get some shit in. I ain't got nothing with Bobby James.
Skinny P?
Yeah, I just hit Skinny P up on Twitter, man. He was like, hit his manager. I ain't see no link for his manager, but shit, nigga, we in the RI running the bruh, so I ain't tripping off that Skinny P.
I feel like you gotta, if you want shit done, bro, you gotta go face to face, bro. That messaging shit on Instagram,
yeah,
that's like Hollywood shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I run into him, bro. I just seen him the other day, so.
Yeah.
How to get that bucket? Okay.
But it's a couple more artists too, like damn, I ain't gonna lie. But I have, like, I gotta say this though, I work with a lot of artists too, like, as far as I work with Nick News, I work with Woozy, I work with 40 The Lifestyle from Charlotte, Young Bizzle from Charlotte, Bankroll Bird from Charlotte, Henny from New Bern, Young Ace from New Bern, my little brother Fat, you know what I'm saying, he's from where I'm from. I'm missing something, man. I worked with Mikey back in the day, Kizzy Crew. Man, I work with mad people already though, like hella motherfuckers. I can't even tell you, like, I got,
because the party was already social, like everybody was already known and like already had a name before the rap shit. So then it was kind of like, really, you my nigga already, or like I already know you. We done went to middle school, so. It's just about time and like really getting in the studio together.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Shit really ain't nothing though. We really know niggas personally, like, nigga, we'll pull up and blow some gas, like, fuck around and then just
I was trying to do it
end up going to the
anyway.
stew. Like, yo, T-Ross, let us come out there and fuck around in the stew. Yeah, it's good. It's like, alright. I don't really, like, I never paid for no feature or no shit like that.
I feel like you taught me that shit, yo.
Paying for no feature, you gotta go fuck around, go
Yeah.
live and dab and shit.
I want to vibe with you, no homo. I want to feel you out. You know what I'm saying? It created better content for the song too, cause like we created the vibe before it got on the song.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just trying to hit me up in the DM like, nah, you gotta, like, cause we in the same city. You gotta come, you know what I'm saying? We gotta link up for real.
I feel
And
you.
to show that you assertive, like you really trying to damn.
I feel you though.
Don't get Hollywood already. We gotta get there first.
Exactly. So for the people that's trying to find you or find your music, man, where can they follow you at?
On Twitter, it's the number 1 and then TAEEFAME. Instagram, same thing, number 1 TAEEFAME. But like Apple, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, all that. It's just TAEE, and then I got out my first project, Hood Politics. I recorded in 2015. I got that out now, and I got out my project now, Alien. They all on, they everywhere. But make sure y'all go get that mileage though. It's on that last. Shout out, man. Hold on, man. Shout out DJ Jayhawk. Shout out my man Taeefame too. They really be holding me down as far as like DJ shit. They'll really just fuck with me just off the strength too. They'll hit me up first like, yo, I'm about to do this tape or whatever before. Shout out to all the producers too from the R, like all them.
Okay.
All the producers from the R.
That's what it is.